Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Korky and welcome to Season 3, Episode 1 of Life After Lasso. This is the third and final season of the series. We are going to try and win some silverware, something that has evaded us for the first two seasons. We haven't quite been as successful as we have in FM23. We have made some excellent transfer business to get us started in our bid to win some silverware this year, so we will show you that first of all. So looking at the transfer history very quickly, as you'll see at the end of last season, in sort of mid-June, we sold Gareth Canterbury there to Bournemouth for 3 million. Moving into the new season, during the during the second half of last season, we did agree a deal to sign Guido Rodriguez on a free transfer at the end of his contract. As you can see, very good stats, a strong midfield player. It's certainly somebody we need to toughen up that midfield a little bit. This was a very good piece of business. The best piece of business that we've done this summer is making a 17.25 million bid, the release clause for Paulo Dybala. Honestly, very, very surprised that we got him in. We offer him 190 grand a week. It's got to be done. You know, it's Paulo Dybala is one of the best players in European football, certainly at the minute. Is a player we know very well from the Roma blog, which you can check out from the link in the description below. We're hoping that Paulo Dybala has that little magical touch to finally get us over the line and potentially win some silverware. Some of the players were unhappy last year that we could put out the FA Cup early and we didn't do so well in Europe. We are of course competing in the Europa League this year. A third signing we have then is Caio Henrique. We brought him in as a left back. His ratings aren't quite as good as what when we scouted Enrique. He was rated at a 3.5 to 4 star player. Coming into the team now, he's only rated as a 2.5 star player. Jeff Goodman is still the first choice. We have spent an awful lot of money bringing in Enrique for 22 up to 25 million. In terms of outgoings, we did have Declan Coburn on loan with Arsenal last year. They've activated the 25 million clause to sign him on a permanent deal. Kyle McCracken was on loan obviously at Newcastle in the second half of last season. They had a mandatory £19 million fee to sign him as well. A couple of youngsters gone out here. Nygaard Hansen's gone to PSG on a free transfer at the end of his contract. We did sell Martin Demat for 225,000 to Vitesse. He barely played, so we're not too concerned about that. We have sent out Emma Cook and Leland Menonot on loan. We did sell Richard Montlar to Juventus, potentially raising up to 29 million. He's 28, 29 years of age. Wasn't really getting in the first team. Colin Hughes is doing so well in the left wing. There wasn't really a space for Richard. He wasn't really doing it in midfield either. We were trying to retrain him in the central midfield. We were offered 26 up to 29 million from Juventus, so we accepted it. Jean-Kevin Duvernay was a player. He's done quite well for us since coming in. He's covered in at left back. He's covered in centre back as well. He just didn't have that star quality that we needed to help us be successful. So we've made a little profit on him. We sold him, signed him for I think 1.6 million. We sold him for 4.1, potentially raising up to 5 million. And youngster Harry Usher has gone out on loan to Fulham or to Oldham for the season as well. So the season has kicked off already. We have played a couple of games, especially with the signing of Paulo Dybala. We thought we were going to do really well. After the first game, we've come away from Man United with a 3-1 victory there. Jamie Tartt getting 2, of course. We will show you the goals here, first of all, very quickly. Lining up with a 4-3-2-1, of course, Paulo Dybala playing. Danny Rojas was injured at the time. He was just pulling back from injury. So he really ball from Pickles, plays it with Jamie Tartt here to make it 1-0. You see a mistake here for Yamras at the back. Let's see Bruno Fernandes, who makes it 1-0 in the 38th minute. In the start of the second half, we started pretty well. A lovely ball from Colin Hughes here in the Jamie Tartt to make it 2-1. And Yamras playing the ball back to Enrique, who makes a lovely roll forward, plays the ball across the back post, and Kukuc is there to make it 3-1. So Jeff Goodman did get injured 4 minutes in that game, and Enrique came on and has done very well for us. We then followed that up with a very surprising 4-1 defeat at the hands of Leicester. Leicester, who have signed Gianluca Scamacca from West Ham. We went with the same lineup, but the only change we made was Enrique coming in at left back for Goodman with his injury. But a lovely ball forward here from Scamacca. And so Yamas there and McLean not really responding in time. Ball comes in from the corner, way into the back post, so flaps out a little bit. This is it, and it's 2-0. I see a lovely ball here from Dombo for the Scamacca, who comes in to make it 3-0. They get a goal back. Nice bit of play here from Darren Haas. Plays the ball into the ball. Puts it around the defence. Jimmy Tark gets it. The ball bounces up. Jimmy Tark gets it. Goes the header and make it 3-1. But in injury time, see here John Duran getting ahead of Zorro to make it 4-1. So very, very disappointing game. We then followed that up with a 0-0 draw at Fulham. There's nothing happened there, so we're not going to show you that. The last game of this month is away to Watford. As we see, we're going to show the lineup here. Sticking with the 4-2-3-1, we've got Samuel Busanya back from his injury. We've got McAdoo and Yammas in at centre back. Eric Garcia is still injured, recommended a couple of days yet. Enrique starting at left back, as Jeff Goodman is still a couple of days away from full fitness. Centre midfield, we've got Samuel Ritchie, who joined us in January, but had a lot of injuries as well. He hasn't really played. I think he's only played about 10-12 games. Playing in centre midfield along with Bumbercatch. We've got Kukoc on the right wing, our superstar Colin Hughes on the left wing, Paulo Dybala playing in behind Jamie Tartt up front. Danny Rojas still on the road from recovery. We did reject a bid of, I think it was 75-76 million from PSG. Danny Rojas obviously was upset about this. We had a discussion with them. We said that they weren't offering enough money. Asked how much he would feel happy with us selling him at. He said 109 million. So if PSG or anybody gives us 109 million, we'll reluctantly sell Danny Rojas. But for now, we do aim on keeping him. So that is the lineup. On the bench, we've got Jan Sommer, Arlo Dixon, Tommy Winchester, Tiernan McDade. Our midfield options are Guido Rodriguez, Jack Dawkins, Sharon Durr, Matty Cook for left wing, Danny Rojas for number 10 striker option. So let's get the game underway. The two lads there are struggling a little bit, having just returned from their injury, so they might get substituted out as we go. But this is a match we should be winning. Make sure we do. And I mean, 0 reactions. Bumbercats and Jan Maas, the only players to react. Not very encouraging. McCollum Hughes to whip in a corner. Looking for the back post. It's cleared by Cameron, I think that was. I hope you're not reviewing this for a penalty, because that is clearly outside the box. Only just, but it is outside. I don't know if Paulo Dybala is carrying injury there, or if that's just what it is. But Dybala will hit the free kick. There's a shooting opportunity here. Might have a goal. He's probably going to let it into the back post. And the ball is cleared by somebody. I can see who that was. McAdoo recovers the ball, and the highlight comes to nothing. Just having a look at the other scores, and Spurs have won the North London Derby 3-1. Son and Kane are both listed by request, as is Christian Romero, as is another couple of players. Spurs have done very poorly last season, finishing 11th in the league. That's an incredible cross into the back post, and Danny Ings is there to make it 1-0 to Watford in the 16th minute. Lads, I mean, this is shocking. Also, Tutu is that the lovely cross all the way into the back post. Danny Ings gets a run on McAdoo. Samuel was saying you can't keep it with him. It is 1-0 to Watford. That is not good enough. We need to be doing better than that. I think they would change the mentality. They're very attacking, perhaps. Jimmy Tartt wins the ball back. He's looking to shoot, and that's a corner. Obviously, he's taking a deflection off the defender. I mean, the corner highlight comes to nothing anyway. So, you know, there's a real opportunity, isn't that? Kyle Walker-Peters making a lovely run onwards, cut out by Kukoc, recovered by Richie. Dybala plays a lovely ball forward to Jimmy Tartt. Can't quite find him. Ryanko gets the ball and brings it forward to Kyle Walker-Peters. Ball comes in the down ends. Yeah, Mass snips in, steals it from him. Plays the ball left to Colin Hughes. Tries to play it forward, but it's cleared by defence. Samuel Busanya puts it back to Dybala. That's a corner. It's a good defending there. Dybala whips it in towards the back post, but it's cleared by Nakute. Seeing Colin Hughes from the right, from the left side. Let's do it again. DeBala recovers. Goes all the way back to Henrique. And the highlight comes to nothing. So, yeah, we're not doing very well here. We're kind of getting back into it a little bit. Looking at the XG table, our average positions are pretty attack-minded. Aston Villa are beating Southampton 1-0. Man City 3-0 up against Sheffield United after 20 minutes. Sam Hosseini brings it in. McAdoo. Richie plays in the bumper catch, looking for DeBala. No, there's just a lack of communication there. It looked like he was passing to DeBala. DeBala looked like he was leaving it to bumper catch to run on. Ball comes left to Colin Hughes. It's a nice ball forward. The bumper catch is no goalkeeper. Nice blazed over the bar. This is not going well, lads. Thrash arms. What was that? Get your act together. A lot of people are motivated. That's what we like to see. We might have to switch up to a 3-man midfield as opposed to a 3-man midfield. And we're ball to DeBala into Jamie Tart, and we're back in it. 1-1. This is better. 20 seconds into the second half. Back. Maybe we don't need to change up our formation. It's a nice bit of play by two new signings. And we go down the line to DeBala, plays it across. Jamie Tart pops into that bottom far corner. And we're back in it. This is what we want to see. It's encouraging a little bit now. Bumper catch, not playing great, 6.6. Nass has been our best player so far. Richie's on a booking. It's 2-1, lads. It's 2-1. And we can hold on to a lead for more than a couple of minutes. Changes are needed. Which is doing okay. He's also in a booking, seems to be on about him out. If I switch it up to this, we can't play the ball in defensive midfield because that's just ridiculous. Guido, best in the defensive midfield position. And now Dawkins or Maduro. I want to go with Dawkins. Yeah. Dawkins in there. Bumbercat's also not playing well. Discard and changes, yes. Maybe it's Bumbercats we need to change. But Richie is on booking. Guido, then you go there. Dawkins. And you go. Richie is playing well. He is on a booking, which I'm very conscious of. So we'll bring him in. He's not bad in the defensive midfield either. I'm not against a good berating. Let's berate the lads. With 20 minutes left to go here, we are not looking like we're making any progress. McAdoo's not playing well. That's 3-1. That was 3-1. You've got to be kidding me. Samuel's not playing great. Don't know this, but DeBala's playing well. This is the thing. We'll do that. Against Samuel, give Arlo Arlo's only just come back from injury as well, so we're two injured right backs really. Trying to make a recovery. Or like for fitness, Colin Hughes is struggling. Enrique's not playing well. We've got now your 6 players on the pitch, but that's what you love to see, isn't it? He's not playing well. He's not playing well. Colin Hughes struggling for fitness. We're bringing out a cooking. Berate. It's 3-1 against Watford. It's not what we were expecting. Jimmy Tart has nobody to look to. He's got to do this on his own. Mark Cook makes it run up the left wing. Goes into Kieran McDade. Tries to get back to Cook, but he can't find him. And Watford, Jamie Tartt's getting sent off because he lunged in. And he's already on a booking. That was stupid. I'll put the ball up front. Jamie Tartt, my most reliable player, gets sent off. Thrash arms. I'm embarrassed. That performance was shameful. Jamie Tartt, where are you at? Very disappointing. Getting sent off. And he looks stressed. Don't get sent off. We are languishing down in 12th place in the league right now. That is shocking. The pressure is on. We could possibly be facing the sack. Well, anyway, that is it. We're going to call it at that for the end of episode 1. As you can see, it's not been a very good month. We've won 1, we've lost 2, we've drawn 1. So it has not been the promising start that we had hoped for. Not good signs for making progress going forward. We need to turn it around. Maybe in defence, we need to make some signings. Transfer deadline day is a week away. It is a little over a week away. So we're going to have a good look at the team. Maybe in defence is where we need to strengthen. McAdoo's playing off 4 stars. Samu Sanya's absolute superstar. We need Goodman back. He's 3.5. Maybe the older central midfielder, Mas, Tommy Winchester, Garcia is a potential 3.5, but he needs to be getting games, so he needs to not be injured. Who knows? Maybe even a goal is where we need to be looking. But that is it for this episode. We will be back in the next episode tomorrow with the transfer deadline day business, and we will also bring you the highlights from Wolves, Crystal Palace and Spurs, and the Carabao Cup as well. The draw for that yet to be done. We will then bring you extended highlights of the Liverpool game. Until then, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please, as always, like, share, subscribe, comment, all the rest. You know, score. Appreciate it very much. But thank you. We will see you in the next episode. Take care. Thanks for watching the video. I really hope you've enjoyed it. You can check out one of these recommended videos, and as always, please do like, share, subscribe and comment. It helps us to grow the channel. It helps us to bring you more content like this in the future. In the meantime, I've been Korky. It's been an absolute pleasure. We will see you in the next video. Thank you. Take care.